Hello everyone, 4.2 PTU latest patch. This is a Polaris. Coupled, I fly with joysticks, throttle and rudder pedals. Now I will just lift off. Lifting off. And now my hands are off the controls. This is not me moving the ship. Again lifting off. And I'm doing nothing now. Okay, lifting off a bit more. And pitching up a little bit. And now my hands are off controls. This is not me moving the ship. Not me moving the ship. I guess CRT was not happy about big ships in impossible angles above 1G planets. And I think it looks silly. I'm doing nothing. It's not me moving the ship. But this isn't exactly good. This doesn't exactly look realistic, Chris. A ship of this size would generate an enormous storm. This is a 1G planet. Not me. I'm doing nothing. My hands are off controls. I'm going back into the cockpit. Still not me. I'm not moving the ship. Now I'm lifting off. As soon as I lift off, my Polaris starts to move. It's not me. My hands are off controls. Now it's me. I want to level off, level out. Again, hands are off controls. Hands and feet. Yeah, I guess CRT is not happy with big ships in impossible angles above 1G planets. But this isn't exactly good. This isn't exactly realistic. So why even go that route, Chris? Now it's me again. I want to level off. Okay, not so easy. Let's say like this. Now again, hands are off controls. Not me moving the ship now. It seems like the higher you are, the less your ship gets moved around. I will now get some altitude. And now at this altitude, we are pretty much stable. Now ship is not moving around. I'm now just lowering, no other control inputs. I stop lowering, and now at this altitude my ship starts to move because of ground effects. This all isn't bad, but like I mentioned, there would be an enormous storm around this ship, so it's still kinda silly. I'm going a bit lower, just a bit. Now I stop getting lower. Yeah, the lower you are, the more your ship moves. It's not me, hands are off controls. I don't know why CRT goes that route. We all know that Star Citizen has almost no physics, it's almost all magic, and it's fine for a game. But this isn't exactly the route to go, Chris. Either use real physics, real game physics, or just live with magic. I will now use smaller ships. It's not me. I'm not moving the ship. It's not me. I will now just land and get some smaller ships. Cutlass Black, I will now just lift off. And now my hands, feet are off controls. It's not me doing this. I'm not moving the ship. So it's moving around too. I guess to simulate ground effects. Still, this doesn't look halfway realistic, no. Either do it right, Chris, or don't do it at all. Now we'll go higher. At this altitude we are still moving a bit, not much, but still moving. I will go even higher. And now we are moving only a little bit. Still moving. I also would like to point out how silly Cutlass and Corsair hover mode are. Only engines, thrusters and rear are pointing down. Cutlass and Corsair would just flip over in atmosphere and in space. I'm not moving the ship. These are the new effects. My hands are off controls. I just look around. And look how big this cockpit is. CRT is wasting so much space in this game. Space and mass. Okay, I'm going even higher. Hands are off controls. I'm only looking around. And now she seems very stable. Yeah, she is not moving around. I'm going lower. I stop, hands are off controls. And now she's moving around a bit. I'm going even lower. And I stop, hands are off controls. Now she moves around more. And now I land. Now we have an error. I will now lift off. Looks stable. Maybe if I go into flight mode. Still stable. I go a bit higher. Okay, and now she starts to move around. It's not me. My hands are off controls. I mean, this should work at lower altitude when I was much closer to the ground. This looks like a total gimmick to me, to be honest. What does this bring to the table, Chris? Either do physics right, or just forget about physics and be a magic game. Not me, moving my ship, my hands are off controls. Now I change to landing mode. And we are still moving. It's not me doing this. I go higher. I stop. Okay, still wiggling. I find it crazy that CRT has people working on this, while this game has so many problems, so many basics that are still not in the game in year 13. But no, now we need ground effects and ships have to wiggle because Chris wants this. I don't know. For me this seems crazy. Like I mentioned many times in this video already, either use good physics or just forget about it and be a magic game, Chris. And now I will land. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. And here we have a crackhead buggy in Crimhex. Can you make it to the main elevator? Okay, let's try the big elevator. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.